Hello comrades, welcome back to the Pokemon's White walkthrough. I am your temporary host, Vladimir Z. Usually you're getting narrated by DeoGenZ, but I am here today because I'm awesome. So, let us battle again! People in the desert, more people, lots of people, so much experience. And I tell you what, lots of wild Pokemons too. So starting out we fight a Shimama. And I don't know, if you have this game, you should comment below saying if you think this is true, but the wild Pokemons, I think they're coming up a lot more than they should. It seems like the appearance rate is just too great. You take one footsteps and you can't even move without seeing a wild Pokemons. It is rather ridiculous today. But that is the new mechanics, I suppose, of Pokemon Blacks and White, right? I myself am playing Pokemon Black, so I am already knowing how to get through this game. Now, if we could get this, there we go, guy to battle us, that would be great. Because in the next town we are having a gym to battle. And we're not actually going to get to the next town on this episode, if you could tell by the short time limit. But we're going to raise up experience. And, DeoGenZ, he told me, don't leave out too much footage of experience training, especially when you train with trainers, because they have the new Pokemons. But I think you guys have already seen this, is Dangoro, so I apologize if it is not too much exciting for you. But hey, you're here hanging out with me, Vladimir Z, so you know what, it is very exciting. And, I hate that new ability, starting. Not new ability, but new overhaul on the ability, starting. It is most bullshit. The fact I cannot one-hit KO your Pokemons. I say no. And I say no to this Dokora, this lumberman. I don't really know if he is lumberjack, but he looks like lumberman, because he is holding lumber. If he was lumberjack, he would have an X, but he's not cool enough for an X. In fact, he's really not sure what he wants to be in life as far as industrial construction goes, because as you look at Dokora's evolution chain, of which I will not spoil because I don't care to say the names right now, but he is holding different things like steel girders and eventually concrete structures. He does not know where he wants to be in construction world. Obviously, he is failing to construct any city outside of Hion City because there are buildings in the sand, but they are all unfinished. So you, my friend Dokora, lumberman, are a failure. You are a failure as a Pokemon. I don't find him too appealing. Very, very dull and bland, boring fighting type. Not as bad as Nagaki and Dagaki. Two Pokemons that I am not really understanding. One of them is blue and one of them is red, and they are in a kind of black belt suit-up, trying to show their karate masters, but really they just look kind of ridiculous. So I don't really know what to mix of them. But Dokora, not another good fighting type. I will say, I'm not too pleased with all the 5th generation's Pokemons that Nintendo has produced. What is in here? I think this is just a hideaway for the workers. Yes, they can take a sleep here. That's very nice. And of course there's soda machine right there, but we're not going to use it. The trucks over here, they're very cool touches, but I'm not too thrilled with all the Pokemons that they have created for the 5th generation. Now I was actually instructed not to go too much further into the desert. I was told I could train in the desert, but don't go to the ruins, and that was the ruins over there. So we will not go that way. We will go to the right here, back up to where the next town is, and fight more peoples. Yes, like a Mampoto, very, very boring Pokemon to me. I think it is just stupid little pigeon. Who cares about it? I think Pidgey is more exciting. At least its evolution is excellent. This one's evolution is like, not so much, but you know what? When you got a Pidgeot in the fire red, or leaf green, or red, or blue, or yellow, or green if you are in Japan, for the first time, you flip the shit. That was really good stuff. But Mampato, I think it evolves into some kind of turkey-looking bird. I'm not so sure. But it's definitely not thrilling me as much as Pidgey did when I first saw Pokemons. I suppose that's because I guess the novelty is worn thin a bit. But you know what? That is why they have to come up with more original Pokemons. Or even just new stories. I would be happy at this point with no more new Pokemons and just new stories. Some more better games would be much good. I'm looking for a game that I can go to all the regions in at once. Now that is a game that I would put $100 down on. Toot sweet, no questions asked. So Nintendo, if you want to get on that would be great. So we met Professor Ariagi in the building here, and now she's already leaving. I guess she just wanted to catch up and make sure we're doing goods on our Pokemon journey. And of course Sharon is here too. He says he's off to train up before he goes facing the next gym badge. And we will end it off here, guys. And in the next episode we will take a tour of the next exciting town. See you then.